Okay, so we're going to discuss how to put the Annabelle creation doll together. Basically what you do is when you receive it in the box, the head will be detached. So there is a place where the rod from the neck goes right directly into. So when you take it out from the bubble wrap, it's going to be bubble wrapped really good. Make sure that you insert it in the center, and you kind of have to wiggle it around a little bit until it falls completely down, and then you basically just kind of pull the collar around it. Okay, so when you do that, come back here, and there is a screw that you tighten just enough so that it can actually make contact with the rod that comes down from the neck. So you don't want to do it too tight. You just want to do it just enough, just tight enough so it makes contact. And if you notice, if you have the remote control on and it's not moving correctly, then it may need to be just tightened a little bit more. This particular head, let's see, is signed by, I'll tell you right now, that is Samara Lee, who plays Bee in Annabelle Creation. She was a little girl who got killed, car crash, becomes Annabelle, or the demon takes over her. That scribble right there, that is Talitha Bateman there on top. Taylor Buck. Talitha Bateman's a main star, as well as Lulu Wilson, who was in Ouija. So here we are with the head that comes in and out. Remember, once you place it and you center it from the front, you want to come to the back and take a screwdriver, Phillips, and just screw it enough to where it makes contact. So right now I could feel it tightening up. Give it maybe 1.5 more. You just want it to make contact, tight enough but not too tight. And I'm trying to lift the head out and it's not coming out, so then you know it's tight enough. Okay, so here we are at the back, and you have a battery pack that connects right here, and it takes 4 AA batteries, 2 on each side. Connects right there. The battery pack is connected. There is a sort of a pouch that we built in the back of the doll that you can place the battery pack in. Okay, so now that you've had the chance to put the battery pack together and placed it in the pouch, what you do first is you turn on the remote control. That's got to be turned on first. It's important you remember the remote control gets turned on first, then you go to the battery pack switch and put it on the on position. So when you're turning off the unit, you're going to do the opposite. You're going to turn off the switch for the battery pack, then you'll turn off the remote control itself. So again, turning it on first, then second, and you are good to go. Okay, so here we are about to do a test. Here's the remote, and on the right side of the remote, this is how you control the head. You know, you want to do it ever so slightly to the left or to the right, and it's those subtle movements that really give it a creepy factor. So when people are looking at it and all of a sudden it just does this, people really do freak out on these things. Trust me. I've been doing this a long time, and people really do freak out when it comes to dolls. Okay, now on the left side is the eyes, which go up and will move to the right, or to your right, her left, and then downward is to your left, her right. And then of course, remember, You want to do it ever so slowly to give it that major creepy factor. Can't use my phone and control both at the same time, but wait, let's see, here we go. Found a way to do it. And there you have it. All ready to go. This baby is being packed up and being shipped out in the next hour. It'll arrive to you soon, or by the time you see this video, it might be already there. Just remember, when unpacking this thing, you have to be really super careful with the head. The rod that's coming out from underneath the neck, you got to be really super careful you don't bang that around. We do this for shipping purposes because we ship a lot of these things worldwide, which is why we put all the servos and everything, all the movements inside the head itself. So once you get this thing placed where it's supposed to be, the head on, and you know, to tighten from the screw behind, there's really no reason, unless you're shipping it, to take it right back off. It just, you know, creates more of a, I guess, worry if you have to worry about the rod being, you know, banged back and forth or whatever. So once you get this thing all set up, then you're good to go, and you can just leave the head on and it'll stay there. Alright, hope you enjoy this, and let me know what you think.